and welcome to Season 4, Episode 3 of Cooking with POW POW International Edition. On this episode, I will be making a French onion soup. The ingredients necessary and needed for a good French onion soup are as follows. Got 2.5 white Spanish onions. I've got 3/4 of a red onion, garlic, paprika, bay leaves, thyme, beef stock, salt, pepper,
Where'd you get that?
pepper mate, supermarket. And then a bit of cheeky red wine. First step, gotta chop my onions. And I'm gonna preheat my pan. I'm gonna cook it in some butter.
Where's your wooden spoon?
Oh, to stop me crying? Don't need it, because I'm fucking hard, mate. Alright, I've chopped my onions, and I've put them in a pot on the hob, and I've twisted my hob knob to turn the heat up so it's nice and hot on the hob. So while that's cooking, I'm going to make some bread. And honestly, I've never made bread before, so I'm just going to try it out, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, fuck it. Whatever. So, on my previous episode, when I made some pizza, I tried making the dough, and it actually worked out quite well, but it was a little bit bready. So, I'm going to bread up the recipe and just work with that. So, I've got 2 teaspoons of quick rise yeast, which I'm going to add 250 mils or 1 cup of warm water and wait for that to do its thing. Then I'm going to add 2 cups of all-purpose flour to my bowl. That's about right. That's about right. A pinch of salt. Right, mix that. Alright, so for my bread I need to add my yeast and my water to my flour mixture of salt and flour. And as previously mentioned, just gotta mix this in to make a nice dough.
A deer.
A female deer.
Alright, I'll make the fucking jokes, alright. Alright, I need to knead this into a dough and then let it rest for a little bit. And hopefully, by that time, this will be nicely cooked down. So hopefully, this is going to double in size and make a nice French baguette. Baguette. Alright, so my bread for a French baguette is over there proofing. I have my onions that are nicely caramelised. Come take a look at these. Nicely caramelised onions. So that means they're nice and soft, so that when I add all the flavours in, the other flavours will seep in to the onions. So, things I need. Salt. Some wine. Red wine. I'm using Ontario VQA. That's Vintner's Quality Assurance Merlot Cabernet from Longhand. To be honest, it was just the cheapest one I could find. It's about $12 a bottle. 4 cloves of garlic. Maybe I'll crush it. Paprika and black pepper and some bay leaves. I've got 1, 2, 3.5 bay leaves. Paprika, it's about a teaspoon. Black pepper is about half a teaspoon, so that can go in. A nice little bunch of thyme. 2 cubes of beef bouillon, which is 750 mils per, which is about 28 ounces. Boston tin, if you've got one at home for making cocktails with, this is 28 ounces. So I'm going to break this down in the sink. No, not broken down whatsoever, but it's the right amount of water, and the bouillon cube is going in here. So I'll break this down here now, and then I'll just add the water. And then all I have to do there is bring that back up to the boil, let it simmer for about 30 minutes, and in that time I can make the bread. Hopefully all those flavours all intertwine with each other. Leave that for 30 minutes. That should have another 15 minutes proofing. Make the bread, put it on a thing, put it in the oven. Oven's preheated. Spoon that into 3 cups. Put the bread on top once it's baked. Put cheese on top, bake that for another 10 minutes. And then we've got French onion soup. So, my bread dough has been proofing for about half an hour, and it should have doubled in size.
What else doubles in size?
What? It has doubled in size. Wicked. Bread. Bread. Do I just put it in like that?
It'll make it circular, yes.
Let's make 2 baguettes. Alright. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's the catchphrase of cooking with POW POW. Alright, the oven is preheated to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. I just need to bang this in for 30 minutes, let's say, and then see where we're at. Alright, my baguettes have been in the oven for about half an hour, and I've been checking them and seeing if they're brown, and seeing if they're brown, and seeing if they're brown, and they're brown. So, I'm going to pull them out of the oven, bang them up on here. Done. So, let's have a look. They're actually not the worst. Seem pretty hard, like a baguette would be. Looks pretty good. Throw this back in the oven for another 3 minutes. Cheese will melt, and then we've got some nice French onion soup mugs. Alright. Done. Tidy up. Come back in a minute. Alright. The mugs of French onion soup with bread and cheese have been in the oven for 4 minutes on bake and 2 minutes on broil. Let's have a little looky-loo. As you can see, soup is nicely warm from the bubbles. We've got beautiful melted cheese that's wrapped around homemade French baguette. We just need to let this cool down for a little minute and then eat it. Thank you very much for watching Season 4, Episode 3 of Cooking with POW POW International Edition, where today we have made a beautiful French onion soup consisting of onions, garlic, paprika, thyme, red wine, salt and pepper. Finished off with our homemade French baguette effort. Not very round, it's more flat. Doesn't look like a baguette at all, but it tastes kind of good because I made it. And then finished off with gruyere and mozzarella cheese. Again, like, subscribe and comment down below using the hashtag CWP. Don't know if you've noticed, but that's Cooking with POW. My dish. Let me know what you want me to make for future episodes.